since yesterday, Monday morning, 4 o'clock.
How about you?
Same with him.
How long have you been here?
4 o'clock yesterday morning.
4 o'clock Monday morning, not yesterday.
You fellas tell me how long you've been waiting. How about that?
We've been waiting since about 2 o'clock this afternoon.
9 o'clock this morning. 4 this afternoon. About 2.
And your name?
Larry Wolf.
And how long have you been out, Larry?
Since about 2 this afternoon.
And how many tickets are you buying?
12.
12, and for whom?
Arlington Savings Association.
And what's the fee for standing in line?
$100.
And how'd you get onto this to get this deal?
I worked there.
Okay. Ricky, how long have you been waiting?
Since about an hour ago.
About an hour ago. And how many tickets are you buying?
64.
64 for whom?
Myself.
For yourself. Okay. Glad to talk to you.
Thank you.
And your name, please?
Jan Baker.
Jan, how long have you been waiting?
Since about 3:30 this afternoon.
About 3:30. And how many tickets are you buying?
4.
4. For yourself?
No, for some friends.
Good to talk to you.
The Office of Economic Opportunity made this a big day for Chicanos with the appointment of a new regional director. Samuel Martinez was sworn in as the OEO's new regional director for a 5-state region headquartered in Dallas. The oath was administered by Phillip Sanchez, the national director of OEO and the highest-ranking Mexican-American in the Nixon administration. Following the ceremony, at a news conference, Martinez was asked to outline his priorities as the OEO's new regional director.
Well, basically, I think we want, first of all, to make an assessment of our community action agencies as they now exist, and to, as I said earlier, to improve their delivery capacity. I think that government in general has delivered far below its capacity, and I think that OEO is an agency that evolved as an instrument of change. And in order for us to advocate the changes that must take place in government as a whole, I think that it's imperative that OEO, first of all, gives some clear indication that they are bringing about change.
The appointment of Martinez is in line with orders from President Nixon to appoint more members of minority groups to key positions. And some political observers feel that in this case, the appointment is an effort to win Chicano votes in the president's bid for re-election. Jack Hill, Channel 8 News on the Move at the Dallas Federal Building.
The congressman brought his point close to home by listing Dallas-Fort Worth as about number 6 on the Russian priority list in case of missile attack. He referred to the strategic arms limitation talks, saying Russia has increased its missile power some 70% since the talks started, while the United States' strength has remained constant. He then cited Russian thinking on talk versus action by quoting Joseph Stalin.
A diplomat's word, this is exactly Joe, a diplomat's words must have no relation to action. Otherwise, what kind of diplomacy is that? Words are one thing, actions another. Good words mask the concealment of bad deeds. The Russians have always been masters at saying the right thing, but the only way to judge them is by actions.
Congressman Collins ended his talk by quoting Teddy Roosevelt when he said, "Speak softly and carry a big stick." The congressman said the United States must build its military strength now, for only the strong shall remain free. Jerry Park, Channel 8 News on the Move at the Sheraton-Dallas.
Leslie, what made you come out for an audition for Hair?
Well, I've seen Hair and I like the play and I like the theater, so I decided to try out when I heard auditions were being held.
Have you ever done anything like this before?
Not exactly.
Do you think you have much of a chance?
I hope so.
What's it going to be like touring with a company like Hair? Do you think it's going to be an emotional challenge?
Well, in a way, I think it'll be good because you meet different people from different places. And plus you learn to live with the people because, I mean, you're right there with them all the time. And you learn a lot more about people.
What are you going to sing today?
Since You Asked by Judy Collins.
We have seen a million stones lying by the water. You have climbed the hills with me to the mountain shelter. Taken off the days once I was sitting in to breathe in the sun.
Well, how do you think you did, Leslie?
Well, I hope I did okay.
Are you prepared, if you get a part, to go touring the country with these people?
Yes, I am.
If you get it, will you consider this a big break in your career?
Well, I can't really say a big break in a career because, like, as of yet, I don't have a career.
And you're hoping this is the start of one?
Yes.
What kind of chance do you think you have?
Well, I really don't know, since they said they were just having auditions for future parts that may be needed, and they don't have any parts open right now. I really couldn't say.
Do you hope you get it?
Yes, I do.
undertake this obligation freely
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. That I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I am about to enter. So help me God. Mr. Martinez, under the authority vested in me by the Economic Opportunities Act, the pleasure to install you as the new director of Regency.